Hey guys, welcome to another video, and it's me, Ethan, and we just did a video on Street Fighter's cast, and wouldn't you know it, the little Street Warriors themselves just got overshadowed, and of course the internet blew up with this new announcement. You already know this, and you've probably already seen the photos, but we're going to discuss, and we're also going to do a little bit of a PSA at the end here. We don't normally do this here on the show, but I also wanted to kind of ground people in their reality and basically be like, all right, calm the hell down. All right, so first and foremost, yes, we have our official casting for another new thing, and that is the Harry Potter HBO MAX TV series, which is going to be happening relatively soon. They're getting the casting out of the way. This is going to be a project that spans anywhere between 10 to 14 years. So these actors, especially these actors in particular, are signing on for some major deals that is going to last them a lifetime. They are now being shot into the stratosphere. Now, if you don't know, we have gotten the announcement of the titular 3 characters of the trio and the titular character himself, Harry Potter. Harry Potter is going to be played by new up-and-coming child actor Dominic McLaughlin. This is a photo here. It has a photo of all 3 of the kids here. We're going to go from left to right, of course, now. But we got Arabella Stanton, who will be playing Hermione Granger. We got Dominic McLaughlin playing Harry Potter himself. I see it. He looks pretty good. And we got Alistair Stout will be playing Ronald Weasley. Well, I think it's safe to say they look exactly how we would want them to look. I know there are some people going out and kind of bashing them a little bit, getting on the case of Hermione Granger. She is a little bit, colored, mixed, kind of a little darker complexion. She is not black. She's not Indian or all these other things. She's just a little, tan. That's really it. She's a little kid, dude. It's just a kid. And that's the thing, is that a lot of people are getting, they're getting angry over children. Now, I get it that some of the, Harry Potter has been one of the biggest, cultural phenomenons through my time and has widely impacted the entire world at large. But we also have to take into consideration that these are children. These are kids, dude. At the end of the day, bashing these kids and getting on their case when they're anywhere between the ages of 9 and 11 years old, they beat out 30,000. I'll repeat, 30,000 different applicants to be these characters. So they would have gone through the ringer and then some. I'm going to be honest with you. If that's the case, you really see, if you look and watch back behind the scenes, as they were trying to get the characters for the original movie series, you can really see the characters having already known these characters really well from just the books and the movies and everything. Now you're like, oh yeah, that without really knowing it, seeing and hearing some of these little kids talking, you're like, oh yeah, that was Hermione at the time, or oh yeah, that was Harry, or that was Ron, right? She must have something where she is definitely going to be, okay, without a doubt, without a shadow of the doubt, this kid is capable of doing that. So they know what they're looking for when they're casting these 3 kids. These kids are the most crucial portion of the success or failure of this potential HBO reboot Harry Potter TV series. Now, I know it's a bit hypocritical. I've spoken outwardly about the different people playing certain characters in this. I only really have one problem, and I think we can all. The glaring issue is Papa Isudi, some fucking stupid name. I'm gonna call him Papa. What a fucking dumb fucking name. What the fuck, dude? He's playing Professor Severus Snape, and if you aren't aware, he is a black guy playing a albino character who has always been described as a character with skin as pure as white and always referred to with a crooked nose and his off-white complexion in the books. And, well, let's face it, this guy is the complete polar opposite of that. Now, what's really strange is that the other characters that have been announced, they seem like pretty good choices. John Lithgow as Albus Dumbledore, that's a good choice. Nick Frost as Rufus Hagrid. My goodness. I'm stuttering over my words today. Fuck me. But Nick Frost as Hagrid, yeah, I can see that. That makes sense. This Janet McTeary, I've seen her in a few things here and there. She looks like she could play Minerva McGonagall. That sounds great. I don't know about these other two. Luke Thallon playing Quirrell, Professor Quirrell. And then Paul Whitehouse as Filch. I've seen him in a few things. I think he can play a grumpy old dude who's just, a caretaker of Hogwarts. I think that would work pretty well. Honestly, everybody seems like they can do the part. It's the Papa guy. Now, it's not to say that the Papa guy here can't, pretend to play, Severus Snape, but let's be honest. The whole thing that's going on with Professor Snape, he can pretend to be him all he wants. He just doesn't look like the character that we all know and love. So, we'll see what happens moving forward. I have a sneaking suspicion that moving forward, every single person that is in the Slytherin house, I have a feeling that they're going to blackwash the hell out of the Slytherin house, which I don't know if what that's saying. Is that saying something that all the people that are in the Slytherin house, the house of mischief, the house full of people that tend to be, naughty and bad, spirited people with ties to criminal underworld within the wizarding world, aka Death Eaters and the Deathly Hallows and people that follow that sort of institution. Is that all telling if you're going to make them all black? I have a suspicion that's what's going to happen. I have a suspicion that every single person is going to be black in the Slytherin House of Commons. I feel like that's what they're going to lean towards. We'll see. Race is whatever. Who gives a shit at this point? It's Harry Potter. It's going to make millions of dollars whether we like it or not. I like Harry Potter quite a bit. I've always been a big a Potterhead, as you can say. It's okay to be critical about castings with stuff, but, where it's one who's an adult who is, in a position where, he won out and he's now the Severus Snape, you can be critical of him all you want, but at the end of the day, don't go threatening. Oh, I hit the mic. Do not be threatening these actors, especially, and I really, 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 and this is the PSA I've been wanting to talk about here. Do not go after these kids. If you've got problems with the casting specifically, a lot of people are giving the Arabella Stanton, who's playing Hermione Granger, because she looks a little darker in complexions. People are giving her shit. Do not fucking do that. She is an 11-year-old rising actress from Britain, according to this. It's an 11-year-old kid. Leave her alone, dude. That's weird. That's weird. Do not fucking do that stuff. Let's hope these kids have that same look and complexion as they get older. You can tell that these kids are about to skyrocket. Dominic, in particular, here playing Harry Potter. This kid's life is about to change forever. All of these kids' lives are going to be changed forever. I'm excited to see what the future holds for this. Is it going to be the train wreck that a lot of people think it's going to be? Is it going to be 50-50? Are they going to focus more on the books? Are they going to focus more on the unique chapters that kind of fleshed out some of the unanswered questions that are been from the movie? All this and more when Harry Potter and the HBO Max TV series goes into production. Expect more castings as we go along. There's going to definitely be more castings as we go along. Of course, the Street Fighter video did decent enough. Harry Potter's huge. Everybody loves Harry Potter. I love Harry Potter. I hope you do. And what are your thoughts on these characters announced? Do you think the kids look exactly like you want to? I know it sounds really weird talking about children actors at the same time. They are, they are going to represent the future and have a great big impact on a new generation that gets to experience Harry Potter for the first time. Hopefully, if you are a Harry Potter fan, you have already shared this. And if you have children and you've shared it, you probably already shared with them the previous Harry Potters. But let me know down in the comments below what you think of these the casting. Do you think these kids are the good choice? I think they look the part, and that's great. So hopefully they can stick the landing. What's great about children in young age when they are in the acting business, according to a lot of directors and stuff, is that they're very moldable into, playing these characters. So they can definitely get them to play these characters in great, unique and specific ways that are very, lore accurate and stuff. Plus, these kids have some great source material to go off of. There are books, and of course, there are films. So they've got it all right there, and they're very going to be influential in the coming years to come. I'm excited for their future. Congratulations to the 3 kids, and we'll cover more content when it surrounds HBO Max and the Harry Potter TV series. But that's it for now, I guess. I'm your host, Ethan, and hopefully you will tune in for more videos in the future. But until then, give us a like, share with a friend, and if you haven't already done so, go ahead and subscribe. You know the drill. You've done this 1,000 times before. But that's it for now. We'll see you on the next episode. Peace.